Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. So I wanted to make something cute with y'all, have a little bit of fun, do something very crafty tonight, but I can't because it is graduation season and at my school, the kids will be graduating next week, like towards the end of the week. I think on that Thursday they're going to be graduating, maybe that Wednesday they're going to graduate. And there's so many, like I have so many more requests. So I've gotten quite a bit of the stoles done. If you guys didn't know, some of you guys should know because I've been working on the stoles. Gotten a lot of the stoles done, but I have more that I need to do. I have these that I need to go ahead and get done, but I'm going to be using DTF on these. I don't see myself getting to these today because let me talk. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Let's start over. I'm Patrice. This is Craftable Things, and we like to craft a lot of things. But tonight we are working. This is not a regular Crafty Talk Tuesday where we're just sitting here chatting and talking. I have a lot of stuff to do. So please be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, if you are new, welcome. Please consider subscribing to this channel. Check out my other content. I do a lot of different things. Like I just love to make things. So I work with my Cricuts. I work with I think I have mostly all of the Cricut machines except the latest Joy. I work with my Caesar Romeo. I do have a Juliet that's still in the box that I meant to unbox last month, but we'll get to it. I like to do a lot of lasering, so I have CO2 and diode lasers. My preferred lasers are CO2 lasers, and we'll probably talk about it a little bit while I'm working. And what else do I do, y'all? I do a lot of bling, a lot of bling. I also do DTF printing, but sometimes getting DTF transfers is better. Depends on your setup. Depends on what you want to do, right? So I do both DTF printing and I also get transfers. And that's my latest UV printer, but I'm not really new to UV printing. So I have another UV printer that I have, but this one has become my favorite. And so I think, and I do embroidery. Y'all see the big embroidery machine right there. So if this is your first time here, hopefully, you'll choose to stick around. I do want to say this from the beginning, though. The chat, I think I'm very blessed and very privileged to have the crowd and the supporters that I have. Very, very privileged, very blessed, and I'm very grateful for you guys. So if you are new, or if you're not new, and maybe you're in the bushes, or maybe I don't know how it goes. But if you are new, or not, and you see something that you don't like, whether it's me, whether it's something in the chat, whether it's a guest that is on my channel, please keep that to yourself and just exit stage left. I don't mind if you leave. I really only want people here who want to be here, who are positive, who are welcoming to others, who are loving towards others, and who are just kind. Like that's the biggest thing for me. So if you feel the need that you want to say something that may not be all that pleasant, please leave. If not, if you say it, you will get blocked. And I will, every time I see your name, I will block it from all of my platforms. So please remember to be kind in the chat. Please be patient. I usually wait to say this at the end, but I feel like now I may need to kind of like say it at the beginning, or maybe put a scrolling bar to say, a ticker to say, please remember this is a judgment-free zone and we practice kindness over here and love and patience. Okay? So please remember that. But other than that, let me see who's here and then I'm going to get in because let me tell y'all. So I've finished a lot of the sublimation stoles, graduation stoles, but I do have more graduation stoles that I need to finish. That sublimation, but I also have these that I showed you guys that are for DTF. I have fans that I need to make, not clack fans. I do have one plaque fan that I need to make, but I have like graduation fans that I need to make. Maybe I'll get around to doing the video. Like I've just been nonstop where I haven't even been able to do a video, but I want to make sure that I get. Maybe I'll do one. And then also I'm making tomorrow the top 10% of our class. They're going to be having a dinner, which I've been invited to. They're good, and tomorrow night is the first scrimmage game of or for spring. So I told my kids who play football that I'm gonna be there. So I'm gonna be pretty busy tomorrow. So they asked me for some last minute things, like just a trinket to have at the dinner for the graduates for the top 10. And so this is what I came up with. I didn't think outside of the box, y'all. I didn't. So I already had this design before that I made for shirts that we wore at the school. We did like a homecoming thing, and this was last year. The principal from last year, he wanted to do like a morale type of activity. So this is what I made this, and this actually went on the shirt. Well, I decided to make them these keychains, and then I was gonna put something on the back, but then I decided to just go ahead and make like another smaller keychain. I was gonna do like a key fob, but this just has like the logo on it, class of, and then it has their name. I don't want to really put their name on here. Then it has their name, and then it has top 10% underneath. So I'm doing this with the laser, of course, cutting and engraving, because they had purchased some from Amazon, and I was like, oh, we can kind of personalize it a little bit better. And so I'm just gonna cut these. These are very small keychains. They're 1.75 inches, and just something, And then here, if I have time, I may put something on the back, like one of the sayings that we have. Like we always say, it's a great day to be a charger, and so I may do that for them too. So just something small, because it's super last minute. I don't really have that much time to really come up with much, but and I was just told about this yesterday, and then like, yeah, but we need it for Wednesday, and so yeah, just that's kind of how we roll. But let me see who's here, and then we're gonna get started because I still need to type everybody else's up so that I can get it cut out. So we're using the Xtool P2. It's a CO2 laser. It's not a diode laser. And I'm also going to be using the UV make. So with this one, we did both. We did the laser, and we used the laser that's back there, and we also used the UV printer. Let's see who's here, y'all. This is, and I said, I'm not doing all this stuff for graduation. And then I had some kids come in looking for me, like Miss Wilson, and I'm like, And then in addition to that, I had to write several recommendation letters today. So I'm tired, like tired without the R. Hey, Mayor Bear. I don't know, like I added this showing the comments on the screen. Let me know how that looks to y'all. Is it super small? I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. Maybe I have to adjust something. I don't know. We'll see. Well, let's see who's here. Hey, Marilyn. Hey, Creative Notions. Hey, Nikki A. Hey, Bobby. Welcome in, everybody. Hey, DB. But I'm going to get started. Hopefully, I'll be able to see you guys. I do want to show you guys the Bling box shirt. It did come out really cute. Hey, Mylene. I put it in the Facebook group. Also, a picture. Hey, Mylene. Welcome in. Hey, Anna Bo. Welcome. Hey, Miss Cheryl Green. Change the name of their Robin 3 times. Oh, no, Bobby. Hey, Dr. Johnson. Hey, Meredith. Welcome in. Hey, Miss Cheryl H. How you been, Miss Cheryl H? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. Hey, Whitney. Hey, Lolo. Mrs. JB. Robin's Creations. Hey, Gonzo. Hey, Miss Rosalind McElveen. How are you doing? How's everything going? I hope all is well. Hey, Royati. So yeah, y'all, that's hey, Miss Ruth Holloway, Anton Yu, and Miss Sharon Davenport. Marilyn. I think I need to stop like you know I want to do everything. I need to get my life right. I need to get my life together. All right, yo. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I am scrolling down. Hey, Marlene. I am Miss Zelda Brown. Yes. Hey, Daisy. All right, y'all. I'm scrolling. Hey, creating with Tuck. It's Delonda. Hey, Delonda Patrice. You didn't need to send me the eyes today. Hey, Angel B. Angel. Okay, first of all, where's Rachel? Because okay, maybe I didn't get the memo. Rachel was not on today, and I went to look for Rachel today, and I did not see a live for her today. And then Angel was not on last night. Angel, are you okay? I hope all is well. You were missed. Hey, Vanetta and Pamela. Thank you, TV. Thank you, Creative Notions. So that's all I got. Like I was thinking of, oh well, maybe I should make them like a tumbler or cup or whatever. And then I was just like, I really don't have the time. And some of y'all know my energy level is still kind of flat. So I'm like, I think this is gonna be the best that I can do. With the time that I've been given. I told them, I'm like, y'all know all year that you want these things to get done. Even if you don't know exactly who's the top 10, you know that you're going to want to give stuff to them. So you can go ahead and get those things pre-made. You do a pre-order and you get those things pre-made and you will have them for when you need them. Even for the graduation stoles. I've had people tell me about the graduation stoles from the beginning of the school year, only to just get it like 2-3 weeks ago. Like, no. And I be having other things to do. Like I think everybody, I really think people think that not just people at my school in general, even some people here in these YouTube airwaves, think that I literally just sit and look at my phone and be like, or look at the computer and like, oh please, I'm just waiting on somebody to ask me something to do something. Like literally sitting here, I have nothing else to do. I really think that people think that. I do. I do. I really, really, really do. But some of the stuff we like, I do have stuff to do. But nonetheless, you guys are not here for that conversation. Hey, Jess and D. Smith. Hey, Miss T from the SIP. Oh, hey, Miss T from the SIP. I like that name. Hey, Blue Land Creations. Like, fine. Here are Lovelanders. No worries. Hey, Shanti Shanae and Vera. All right, y'all. Mylene, I'm absolutely not working this summer. I'm going to be working for myself, but I'm not working at a school this summer. And y'all, so our time has changed for the summer. Like now, let me work while I'm talking to y'all. Our time has changed. So now the kids are in school pretty much a whole day. I think they get out like at 2:30 or 3 o'clock. Like it's crazy. So before, in the past, the kids would get out at like we would maybe be there from 8 to 11, like 3 to 4 hours, right? It's a full day now, and that is not for me. So I'm not here for a full day. I can't do a full day. So that's gonna be for somebody else to take care of, not Miss Wilson. Wilson, she is not the one for that job. So hopefully, they'll be fine. They'll be good. I have some of my kids who are coming, and then they're not really allowing course recovery. In the past, the kids would come to summer school to make up credits that they missed. So this year, summer school is not for that. Summer school is more so like ESY. That's for students who may have a disability, may be behind in that area, and they also have in third grade for reading. But for the most part, they're not even doing that like how they used to. So that's unfortunate in my personal opinion that the kids they can probably do like course recovery at like a place like the YMCA because they do have, that option available. But it just kind of sucks to me. It just kind of sucks. So I'm cutting 1/4 inch thick wood for these. Just something cute. I mean, I'm not gonna put. I should just put it on the same keychain and have them both on there. This kind of don't look that good, like with this one and this one on there. But I mean, it is what it is. No worries, Miss Cheryl H. I'm glad you're here. Hey, Katrina's Creations. Wow. Hey, Nomi. Hey, Miss Linda Tolbert. Oh, this is my shirt. So this shirt was from the Bling box. This was from the Bling box from last, maybe, what was it, y'all? Maybe like last August, maybe? It might have been the August Bling box, July or August. I'm thinking it was August because there's a watermelon here, and August is my birth month, and I love watermelon. So that might have been my mindset when I did this. I'm just thinking, but it just says the sweet life with a little watermelon. And that was from the green box. I did say I was going to show you guys this. So I'm going to print these out in batches or cut them out in batches, and then we're going to print onto these. We're going to print onto these. Let me not drop everything. All right, so this was a shirt from, this is going to be the Bling box shirt for next month. Oh no. Oh, Miss Rosin McElveen, your mom is definitely in my prayers. I can't believe they would send her home to the hospitals are sending people home so fast. Like it's crazy. Oh, definitely sending prayers your way. Exactly, Miss Sharon Davenport. Miss Sharon Davenport. Yes, yes, exactly. Yes, I need this break. Hey, Michelle versus Kels. Hey, Jennifer Ricci. Kelly Wyant. Hey, Fern. Oh. Hey, Coretta. Hey, friend. Kelly, thank you for being a member for 5 months. Thank you. What I wanted to do with y'all tonight was to brush in this design so that I could be certain of what colors I wanted to go into the bling box. I already know the two colors, but I wanted to know if I needed a third color. I was just a little bit off. That's a shame, Nomi. Thank you for sharing that report. Oh, well, Angel Blue, I'm glad that you got some rest. All right, y'all. Definitely, definitely, Jess. Definitely. When does that box in of that design? Of which one? Of this one? So this is the one. So this is why I'm gonna have to make some changes. You guys see, this is on a black shirt. Of course, the shirt, or well, it's actually a bag. It's gonna be a white bag that we're gonna be placing this on for next month. It's not a shirt. So I'm not. I have the black stones here, and it says you can't see it. You can see it in the video that I put up online, but on Facebook. But it says "Life's a beach, enjoy the waves." Right. So I'm thinking that I might just go with only blue and gold. So like, well, blue and yellow. So the yellow, this is like royal citrine. So I'm thinking I may just do the parts that's black. I may do that in royal citrine also, because I think the royal citrine is a good contrast to the capri. Like you can actually, it doesn't blend in. I think it'll still stand out even with the capri. So I think that's kind of what my plan is going to be for this shirt. But I love it. I ended up loving it. I wasn't 100% sure if I loved it. But I actually do love the shirt. I don't know what made me put that black on that shirt. I knew better than to do that. I did. Black looks good for outlines on a black shirt, but not when you need to see the text. Not when you need to see the text, unless you're like outside or so. But that wasn't the smartest thing to do. But sometimes somebody got to do the thing that's not the smartest. And I guess that person was me. I guess I'm that person. So I'm just right now, I'm typing in names just to give you guys an idea of what I'm doing. We're going to get ready to head up and do some other things. But tonight is definitely a work night. It is not a fun night for me. It is not a therapeutic night. And that's what I be needing, therapy. But it's all good. It's all good. Um, I would show you guys, but I don't really want the kids' names on the screen. So that's the only reason why you guys can't see what I'm doing here. Any other time, y'all know I don't care if you see my name and Taylor's name. But I did not ask their permission. So generally, if I show you guys, like let's say if I do like my when I do the stoles or anything that has a picture on it, I usually get approval before. Not even usually, I always get approval first. I just think that it's the right thing. So mostly they don't mind, but this is like you're giving first and last names. I don't feel comfortable. So I'm gonna create some of these, and then I'm gonna send these to the printer for us to cut it. We need to cut it. Oh, oh, that's what I wanted to do. I need to do something that you kind of want to do, but you, I don't want that green. We can make that kind of like orange color. So, what are you guys up to today? Hey, Miss Carol Coleman, Miss Evelyn Warner. I still am. Yep, I still am. Still am. Hey, Faith Inspired Creations. T-shirts. Yes. Thank you for that, Vanetta. Praying for total healing for all loved ones. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. For loved ones, y'all know I always say because I was the patient from another place. I always also say a prayer for anybody who is a caregiver because that is one of the hardest things to do for so many reasons. Just having to be the person responsible for somebody else getting their treatment or getting back and forth to the doctor. And I know everybody isn't always as pleasant. At least I wasn't. I'm really not a pleasant person when I am not feeling well. Like when I'm sick and I gotta be and I have to depend on somebody else. It's hard to depend on other people, y'all. Especially when you're so used to just doing everything on your own. It's not that you don't need the help or you don't want the help. It's just that, sometimes when you're used to handling your business and then all of a sudden you have to, depend on somebody else to do things for you. For me, that is very, very difficult. Very difficult. So I know you guys have heard me say before. I don't know how when I was getting like chemo and radiation treatments, I don't know how my grandma put up with me. But she did like some other like other people would take me some, but my grandmother was the one who pretty much did it the most, and people were like just giving her a break. And then I was just a mean sick person. And then my grandma was also going through something with her partner, like he was going through cancer too at the same time. At the same time as me. So she was doing it for both of us. So we both weren't the nicest. And I just really honestly I don't listen well. I don't listen. I don't listen, and I want to do whatever I want to do. But I know that about myself. So I have to find out on my own. So I have 20 of these small ones that I have to make. Yeah, it's not easy. Absolutely, Bobby. It's not easy. It's not. And hey, Aaron. It's not. And hey, Catherine. If you just came in, hey. Oh, who's packing up? Faith Inspire, you're packing up for. Are you a teacher? Or are you packing up? I got to start packing up. Well, I have already started packing up a little bit. Um, I've already started packing some of my stuff up a little bit, but I do need to pack up a little bit more. I gotta pack up a lot. I got a lot to do, y'all. All right, I'm gonna start cutting these out, and then I'll start the next batch. Guys, I gotta do the settings um inside of the X Tool software. So I'm using the X Tool software because I'm using the X Tool. Anybody in here like Lightburn? Does anybody in here use Lightburn? I have it, but I haven't mastered it. In fact, I probably opened it maybe 3 times since I got it. Maybe 3 times. So I'm on 5. It's just 20 of these that I gotta make. And then I'm gonna get ready and set up what you call it, the UP make. Let me go ahead and save this. Export as. Export this as these 1 through 5. Let's see. These are so good. These are so sweet. Thank you, Devonta Patrice. Well, those are the people. I always say those are the people who are just geniuses. They're just smart because I don't know. I've tried Lightburn, Maryland. You know how I feel about Lightburn. I've tried Lightburn, and I can't do it. I tried my hardest. I did, but oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm about to get ready to start. I'm gonna bring the other camera on, but it's y'all. I'm really just working. That's it. When I came home today, I had to take a nap. I had to take a nap. So that was let me group this. That was my thing. I'm like, yep, I'm gonna take a nap because okay, let me go to the red layer. Okay, this red layer is what? I think I did that at 16. Let me go to the red layer. We're gonna do that at 16. Cut. And we're gonna change that to 16. I'm gonna do full power. But all of those are cuts. Let me move this out of the way. Let's see if I miss anything. Do you guys like this screen on like the chat going scrolling? Thank you, Miss Ellen Williams. Hey Barb. Yo, I did eat dinner because I knew that I was going to be doing this 30 into 50. Let me see if this looks good enough. 30 into 50 looks good. 30 into 50. We're going to go at 30, engrave 30. Go at 30 and 250. Should get class of a little bit bigger, but it's fine. And then the lightning strike that is, oh, that's not good. 250. 30 and 250, that is, sorry, y'all, 15. Okay, so the orange is going to be 15 into 50. Okay, that looks good. And 30 into 50. I'm just setting this, doing the settings um for the project. That's all I'm doing. I think I got everything so far. Um, that's that. Cut. All right, let's hope I got that right. Cut and engrave. That's all we're doing. All right. So let me set this up. I'm setting it up on the screen in the software. Again, if you just got here, I'm not showing my screen because I have some of the kids' names on here and I like first and last names. So I don't necessarily want to show their information. We're gonna get ready. And then we'll talk a little bit while it's doing it. And then I'm gonna start the next batch that I gotta do. Like I gotta put it together. I'm gonna bring on the other camera. Don't pay attention to my craft room. And if you have a super clean craft room, good for you. Okay, I've been working very, very hard. So just know that I'm happy that you have a super clean craft room. Mine is not clean right now at all. It's bad. So, all right, let me get ready. I'm gonna get ready to process this. I'm gonna head over here. Let me add to the stage because we gotta put stuff in here. All right. So this part is gonna take about 13 minutes to do these five just to cut it out. But once they're cut out, I don't have to do anything. This wood, like this is how you see how thick the wood is. It's a super duper thick wood. Okay. So I'm gonna get ready to get this started. The next thing I'm gonna do is let me make this one bigger for now. Okay, Ramona. All right, so this is the UV make. I know you guys probably can't hear me. Let me turn on the noise cancellation because that yesterday, y'all, I heard I went back. Oh, it's still on. Yeah. So hopefully, can you guys hear me? Because I know that's kind of loud. So this is the UV make. This is the UV printer. I'm using the small flatbed because I just didn't feel like putting the other one in. And so we're going to be putting this here. I'm going to line this up in the direction that's I have this BCF oven down here that I should have already put it right after. a jig to make this a lot easier and make sure you get the expense line up. So this is just like black bulk or batch printing. Alright, so those are all lined up. The next thing I need to do is do like a snapshot. I'm gonna come back to the computer and we're gonna go into the UP Make. Well, I'm gonna go into the UP Make software. And then I just need to do a snapshot. So it's gonna start just looking at the flatbed. No Evelyn Warner, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen one, not from UP Make. I've seen larger UV printers from other companies, but not from UP Make. Now my white ink, I had to replace because the cartridge I used like the white ink. So for this particular print, I don't have to use any white. That's why I chose to use the white acrylic instead of, if I wouldn't have used the white acrylic, if I would use clear, I would have had to use white. So I was just like, you know what, let me just go ahead and use the white acrylic and then I don't have to use the white. So I already went through one of the white cartridges. I have printed out a lot of things, but I already went through the white cartridges, one of the white cartridges. So with regular DTF printing, I go through white, like I have to have a lot of white, okay? So it took a picture, it did the snapshot. So on my screen, I have a picture of what that flatbed looks like. And so I'm just making sure that the design is lined up on top of each of them. This is where calibration, like, you know, if you see that it's off, or you can't really see your items on the flatbed, they don't look straight, then, you know, you want to make sure you do a calibration. That couldn't happen. Like you may be like me and you don't put it on your shirt because I don't put it on your shirt, y'all. I don't put it on your shirt. I try, but it doesn't always work out. So that's why it's good to have a jig that keeps everything lined up exactly how it should be. Am I using a jig? No, because guess what? I didn't have time to make a jig. And if I had time to make a jig, would I have made a jig? Probably not. So, yeah. That's my situation. All right, we're almost ready. It looks like I'm pretty much all set. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and print it out. For all of those, I'm not printing out white. Now, the actual design does call for white, but I'm not going to use white. I'm just using CMYK, which is the color, and varnish. So it's going to be a gloss varnish on top. That's all I'm using. I'm not going to use white. All right, so we're going to get ready to get this going. And I know everybody's having, like, well, not everybody, but a lot of you guys are having like really bad weather. I hope it more too. So I'm definitely praying for all of you guys. All right. So this is going to get ready to get started. It's sending the file to the device. Once it sends it to the device, it's going to be done. That's the last batch of these that I have to do. unless I decide that I want to put something on the back, which initially I did, but it's hot. Without the R. All right, so we're just gonna press start here, and then you guys will see how it's gonna move. So somebody left a comment, maybe yesterday or the day before, literally telling me that I should be ashamed of pushing this product because why would I push a product that has a price tag of $300 for ink? So let's just talk about it while I'm trying to get this done. Now, when you're doing things like this, if going in, you need to know all these different things. You do your research so that you can see if this is something that you can afford. If a $300 ink price tag is something that you cannot afford, then I will say do not get it. If you're looking at this as an investment into your business, if you have a crafty business, whatever business you may have that you may want to incorporate this type of machine into what you're doing, then I look at it as an investment. I have another UV printer. The price of the ink is pretty much the same. Now, what I can say, and it's less of a headache, you do have to get the jet cleaning system that comes with it. That does need to be replaced every now and then, depending on how much you use your machine. Do I think it's worth it? Yes. I'm not gonna put. I gotta put another. The gloss is out. I couldn't even use the gloss. Would I? Hold on. Let me go put my gloss in here. When I tell you I have been using this printer like crazy. Hold on. And luckily I didn't get too far. Super easy. So when I tell you it is a mess in here. It is a mess in here. Like there's boxes everywhere. You guys don't know this is the cartridges. So this is what the cartridges look like. Oh. This is the cartridge. Now this side you remove the green. So inside of it, it tells you like how much is left. Right. So I gotta go back again, press start. So there was like 10% left of the gloss in there, and because it can kind of tell you like how much you're gonna need for it, that's why it stopped it. So I gotta do a whole new measurement of height situation. And it's doing the whole calibration. Of course, we're here. All right, so now it's sending the file. It did a whole new like snapshot just to get exactly where everything is. Now it's ready for me to go. All right, Now you don't have to put gloss on everything, but I've been putting the gloss on like a lot of things. Like no one can purchase it just yet. It's still in the Kickstarter. Well, you put down the pledge, and then I think they said that they're going to be shipping them out like in June or July. So I'm supposed to be getting like a version, a extra part that's like the roll to film part. That's going to be like you can print a lot longer and continuous with it. So I can't wait to try that out. But I look at this as an investment. Like it's not, if you're going to be making things to sell, then it's totally worth it, right? I mean, I would probably want this too if I just had it, here to make these type of things. But if it's not for you, then it's not for you. Then move on. Don't pay any attention. But if you don't, like, I would implore you guys to look at, like, it finished. That was 18 minutes. I would suggest that you guys like look up like different things. Look up other UV printers so that you can see, you know, the cost for those, what that entails. I do feel like this is less maintenance than my other DTF, than my other UV printer, because I don't deal with clogs with that one. Like this one, I let sit for a few days, and I don't touch it every single day, and I don't have to worry about too many clogs. If you have your cleaning system, you can clean it, you can do a deep clean, and it's cheaper than that printer. Hold on, maybe I'm trying to get the link. Let me see if I can. It's in the description. If anybody wants it, it should be there. Miss Rosin McElveen, I think people just want to find something to complain about. And what I find is that a lot of people don't like people who do things like do what I do, as far as getting machines and showing. There are a lot of machines that I'm given these machines to test it out, to review, to show you guys the machines. I am giving it that, but I tell you guys how I feel about the machines. If I like it, if I don't like it, if there's certain nuances about it that I don't like, I will tell you guys that there are tons of machines that I do buy myself, because guess what? I just love them, right? I want to do things with them. But I find that there's a lot of people who have a problem with people who do these types of things, and then so they come on to try to find ways to say, like, you should be ashamed of yourself. Well, I'm actually not. I love this. I love this machine. I really do. But I understand the cost of having these machines. And so I would suggest like looking more into that. Like the ink does cost, but when DTF first started, the price of the ink for DTF, and it's still pretty high. It was high, and you run through that white like it's water. So, hold on, man. I'm trying to get the link, and then I need to start that other batch. And so another thing, these cartridges, I'm going to show you guys the empty cartridge. I'm trying to find the link. Okay, there it is. And let me grab these other keychains out, and then I'm going to make other ones. Now let me get here to the live. Yeah. Brianna, this is a UV printer, so it's not engraving anything. So what it does is that, so it prints directly onto, like this is a laser this is the acrylic that I cut with my laser, and then I print it directly onto it. Like it's just printing on top of those. That's what it does. Like it's a printer, but it prints using UV ink and UV light to cure it. You can also make UV DTF stickers, which I showed that maybe like last week. That's what we were supposed to do this week. We were supposed to revisit this machine, but look at some of the other things that we didn't cover last week. Oh, all right, let me get these off. Oh, this looks good. They look good. They look so good. I think y'all know I gotta clean out my trunk tray because I don't want any problems with this trunk tray. So those are done. I'm gonna send another batch through. I think I like it. Yep, I like it. I don't know if you guys can kind of. So that's engraved. I just need to clean it off a little bit, but they look good. I'm happy with them. And these are for the top 10. Now I should have had some protective stuff on it, but it's fine. Like just to prevent any chars. Like I have some of the sap from the wood that's on here. I don't like the sap from the wood, but I do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yes. Yes, I designed CNC. It is a good position. Nice, Robert. That was beautiful. Maybe they will because there's been so many updates already with the software. So I'm in every update it gets better. They're fixing any bugs in the software. So I feel like, it's gonna get better. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, thanks, Marilyn. I was looking for it. Yes. Yes. No, it's super. I think this, especially if this is a part of your business, is I love the 3D texture feature. Um, and maybe we'll play around with it. The only thing with the 3D texture feature is that we will have to we'll be on live for a good little minute. Depending on what we do, we'll be on there for a while. So that's the only thing. Which I don't mind, like on a Friday night, if summer's coming, maybe we could do like a afternoon situation. Marilyn can come on with me. We could do like an afternoon or something if she wants to. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I was really trying to think of something else quick that I could do for them, but it's not going to be quick. It's not going to be quick at all. So for those of you who don't know, this is kind of similar to what this is UV print. Like let's say if you did UV DTF, but this is without the DTF. You're just printing directly onto whatever item you have. It can do tumblers. You guys saw last week. It can do tumblers, but certain types of tumblers. Like your Stanley cups, you're not going to be able to do your Stanley cup until they fix that. Until maybe they find a way to get that done. Right? But for now, no Stanley cup. No Stanley cups. I meant to do this while this was in, but I was trying to get that going. That should take. Let me see how long it's going to take. I do find that the 3D texture takes a good amount of time. It does. I gotta make sure I spell their name right because it's no, I could go home and, let me go home and fix it. I can make another one. I can't do that tomorrow because the dinner is tomorrow. And I am going to the dinner. I was like, usually Wednesday nights or Wednesdays are when Flip and Terrell and I hang out a little bit. But Terrell has a school event, so he can't hang out tomorrow. So I'm gonna go to that, and then I'm gonna go to the game. But we're going to a restaurant that I love. I definitely can't pass that up. I could, but I'm not. I am not. All right, we'll be done in a second. Those came out really good. So that's 10. So then I have 15 more of these to make. Just 15. I want to get them all right. Not I'll be like, I gotta go home. I need to, I'll be back. And I can't do that because guess who's testing tomorrow? Again. Gotta test tomorrow. It's over testing, y'all. Super over testing. I'm just rambling. I'm rambling because I can't see the chat because I'm trying to finish this. So anytime you're working with your laser, I generally work with SVG files with my laser. That's what I prefer to do. So I'm just making it an easier cut and engrave. It does matter because what will happen is that you'll end up wasting a lot of time um, trying to cut it or engrave it. It's a very, very important part of the whole process. Very, very, very important. It's super exciting for these graduates. I think they're also going to be doing like a barbecue. So the top 10, they're taking them out for dinner, and then they're supposed to be doing like a barbecue for everybody. Let's see how this comes out. Let's see. All right, I'll create outline, expand, and I'm just doing this inside of Adobe Illustrator. Again, if you just got here, I said 1,000 times, I'm not showing my screen tonight because I'm using some of my kids' first and last names, and so I don't really want to show that on here. So sorry. Maybe you know what, let me go ahead and do another one if I can. Since I'm here, might as well do another one. Oh, maybe undo. The next name. I'm coming, girl. Oh yeah, this is a legit work with me and watch me work. Really, that's more of what it really is. Friday, I'll try to make sure that it's still graduation season. Anything can happen, y'all, but hopefully Friday will be fun. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get these started. So that way, all right. All right, y'all. Let me save this and then export as a Robin S and Penny. Hey guys. All right, so E2. What? All right, we're gonna get ready to okay. Okay. Oh god. Okay. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so let me refresh the screen and then we're gonna get ready to set that batch up. I think I stopped at number 11. So I have 9 more to do. After we're done with this 9 more, y'all, that's it for me for tonight. Well, yeah, that's it for me tonight. For tonight. I'm not I feel like this isn't enough. Like this with that little keychain isn't enough, but I gotta be happy with it. Gotta be happy with what I got, right? That's how I feel. Oh, it's done. Hold on. That didn't let's see how long that took, y'all. That took 15 minutes to do 8 of the keychains. Now, would I do more? These all came out pretty good. I didn't use any white ink because this is white acrylic. But as soon as it prints, it's good. If you don't have to, wait for it to dry, it dries. Because of the UV light. So the UV, it's UV ink, and you use the UV light. But what I do want to show you guys, I know I'm supposed to be doing this. I'll probably just leave you back. Like I won't stay on the whole time. Windows 9. You can get off in a minute. But this is how the cartridge. Let me remove this from the screen for now. Uh-oh. Let me make it bigger. Okay, so this is the cartridge, okay, for the UV printer. Now, generally, the UV ink comes in a bottle, right? I don't have a UV bottle. It's in the other craft. All right, so for my other UV printer, it comes in a bottle, but the bottle, it comes in a black bottle because it wants, like, they're trying to prevent any light from getting inside of it. So it comes in a black bottle, like it's a black bottle with the ink inside of it. You can't see the color, they just have the label on it, okay? So you will have to pour the ink into the tanks with the other UV printers. This printer has ink cartridges. And as you guys see, it's a black cartridge for the same reason, because any type of light that gets to that ink is going to harden the ink. So that's why it comes in like this. But this is what I love about it, because it's less messy too. Like you're literally just putting the cartridges in and you're letting it go, right? You're doing it. Now, the only thing is, the one thing that this does is that it does like a self-clean. So you're not really having to worry about it. And if you have like a DTF or you've seen DTF, you know those cleaning, or when you're doing a print head cleaning, that uses your ink up. So if you're not using this machine and you have it plugged in, it does an automatic cleaning, and then it goes into like a power save mode after like 2 days or something like that. Okay, but it will do like the cleanings for you, because it has like a jet clean system inside of it. I just wanted to show you all that. Hey Evie. Oh, hold on to me. Yes, Robert. Yes, I saw that. Which that makes me happy. That makes me happy. Overall, like I told you guys before, overall, I am pleased with the printer. So let me see what color. So I think I did. I just need to write down what I did, y'all. Where's my pen? I need to get a piece of paper. So I just need to write down. So bolt. I need to write down my settings for certain parts, because let me do something. Did I do that? That is going to be blue is 30 to 50. Um, that 30 to 50. The orange, that's 30 to 52. And the gold is 15 to 50. And cut is 116. Right. Where's the light blue? Yeah, where do you have that light blue from? Okay. All right, all right, all right. Example is so all I'm doing now is I'm just trying to make sure like my engraved looks the same. I couldn't use I had to adjust the engraved settings on it, especially because I was using like the logo. Part of that logo kind of looks, you know, I didn't want it all to just blend in. So that was my main thing. For the blue is 3250, and then the cut is 100. Oh, cut. Cut. And that's going to be 116. So we're going for one pass. Make sure the engraved is good. So that engraved. Where's the engraved? That looks good. Engraved. That looks good. All right. Let me take some stuff off the screen. And I'm gonna send that to the cutter, and then I still gotta do more of the thing. I really thought I was gonna be able to bling the shirt, but that's what I wanted to do today. And then so tomorrow when I come home, I'll probably have to do those other the other stoves that I gotta do, which is fine. Which is fine. I can't see the chat right now. Because I'm doing this. And that was great. I just have 9 more. My goal really was to get in bed at a decent time tonight because of testing in the morning, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen for us. All right. And I forgot, I think I mentioned it, but for those of you who don't know, I'm using my Expo P2. It's a CO2 laser to cut the wood. I used it to cut this acrylic. This is just regular white acrylic. Oh, what the bar turn bar? Barb. Barb, what did you say? Hold on, let me take this over here and then so now this one's gonna take 16 minutes, and then that last batch is probably gonna take a good 30 minutes, maybe less. If it does, I'll see what I can print on the back of these. I'll see. I'm not too far up. Yes, let me borrow it. That's awesome, Barb. Congratulations. That is amazing. Hi, Jane Duncan. That is amazing. I think so, my name. Yes. Net. All right, y'all. I gotta finish the rest of the names. So that's what I'm about to do. And hopefully, we go to sleep. I kind of want to go to sleep early because a little bit early because I'm gonna be out all day tomorrow. Literally all day. Thank you for hanging out, y'all. We're gonna be wrapping this up very shortly. How long have we been out here for? Like an hour? A little bit over an hour? I know this is not a fun live. I'm sorry. And I'm in the middle of working. I do apologize, but some days you just gotta do stuff like this. And when I say you, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking about me. These these kids have been working really, really hard. Really hard. Thanks for spending the morning. Thank you. On Friday, we'll believe a little bit. Give you a little bling, a little sublimation. But I still haven't decided fully if we're going to do sublimation with bling box. I haven't decided yet. Make compound pad. Compound pad. I didn't really factor in everybody who has a long name. So the keychains that I did, they're about, I told you guys, 1.75 inches. I didn't do a 2-inch keychain. I was like, you know what, you have these 2-inch or maybe they're 3-inch circles, like acrylic circles. You can just go ahead and use that. I should have just did that. That's really what I should have just did. That. I sure did. I only did two. I could have sworn I did more than that. But I think maybe I did it. But everybody loves their what you call it? Their skulls. I'm happy about that. It's all good to see. Like I love seeing how excited the kids are at this time because it's graduation. I love to see it. They are so excited. Most of them are just sick and tired of school. They're sick and tired of us at the school. I don't know which one it is, but it's exciting. The other computer's falling asleep on me. And I need that computer for the day. I'm coming out with three names. Oh my goodness. Now, let me make sure I spelled that right. Come on. You gotta have three names. It's a lot. The long names and then the three names. It's just so much for me, y'all. I can't process all that. So somebody asked me too about this printer, like the smallest prints that it can do. So I want to do one of those tests to see. But for the most part, I've printed small text with it, and it looks just fine. It looks just fine. Maybe not. I'm trying to beat the machine. And then that way, this will be the last thing I'll put into the machine tonight. And then I can get ready for it. But thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this is not a fun, like, we're not really making much tonight. And I'm not really talking much about anything except just rambling. So thank you guys. I have three more names that I do. Then I got a shirt order, but I keep telling everybody, listen, at graduation time, don't ask me to do anything. Graduation and prom. So please don't ask me to do anything. I can't do it. And y'all know I'm gonna put my kids first anyway. Like, I think people see me like, even they'll see me like, okay, for my kids. And you did not come before them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what happens. All right, okay. We're doing good. The machine's still going. Let's hope and pray that it's cutting out good because I haven't had a chance to go look at it. But it looks like we may be in business, y'all. Rachel, where were you today? Rachel, I was going to look for you. I didn't get the memo. I told everybody that earlier. What happened? I didn't see it. Like I went to your page. I did the refresh, and I did not see it. And so then I was like, "Girl, you probably missed the memo." That's probably what happened. Pretty sure I did. All right, one more to do, and we're gonna get all of this. Two arms, yeah. No worries, no stress. I have a student today. I have to go talk to them during testing because I don't even know. Because he was just froze. Like he was just not testing at all. So the teacher he was just asking me if I could talk to him. And he was just over testing. He could not take it. And then he was very he could not take it. He was not here for it. He was just like, why is that one thicker? That changed the one? Okay, let's see. We're almost done. And I made it off here before we even finished. Made it off of here before we even so this is done. Alright. So at least I finished all of the wooden ones, like the designing of them. So now, and I mean, it would have been easier if I didn't try to customize them all with everybody's name on it. But I mean, I think it's a big deal if you make it into the top 10% of your graduating class. So you should have your name on it, in my opinion. What else? And I think it's a big deal. So we're gonna do it with my notes. Hey, Kristen, thank you. So, Sandra, I'm making keychains with the laser and the UV make. For the top 10% of our graduating class, they're having a dinner tomorrow, and they asked me if I can make a little trinket for them, and that's all they're getting really is a trinket. I really wish I had time to do something else, like more, but maybe if it was like on Friday, I would have been able to, but they're having it tomorrow night. So I still gotta wait anyway until this is done. And it's done. y'all, it's done. Oh, you've been busy. Okay. Because girl, I was like, I went on your page, I did the refresh. That must be how y'all feel when I don't come on when I'm supposed to come on and y'all be clicking the refresh. Because I was just pressing that refresh button, like, okay, I don't see nothing. Then I went back on at like 5:30 my time to see if you were there, and nothing was there. I was like, oh, where's Rachel? Right. These engraved looking really good. All right, so I'm gonna get ready to do the last batch. Um, we can talk while it's going, or I'm gonna have to put in the keychain parts. So we will see. Why? The one that got fired today. Why did I get fired? Yo, I stay fired. Y'all know that. Y'all know that I stay fired. Mm. But this engraved so nicely. Let me do a refresh of the screen. The wood is super thick. Look how thick that wood is. Like this is nice. This is just like a little keepsake for them to have. I don't want to show you all their names, but the engraved came out really, really good on here. Very nice. I should have had another sheet on it, protective sheet on it, but I didn't. I didn't. I didn't. But it's gonna be fine. This is also like these are small enough, but like let's say if you have like wood, like scrap pieces of wood, you can totally, one 1.75 inches, like you could make small keychains that you could use as small little keepsakes. All right, let me bring in that other file. Did I do that at 16? I don't remember if I changed it. Let me bring in the other file to get ready to cut that, the last batch. I'm trying to think if I want to put, you know what? I was going to put something on the back of, of these, but I think I'm going to just leave it like this. I'm not going to put anything on the back. I'm going to leave it just like this. I think it's fine. I think it's going to be good enough. Ungroup. Let's go to the red. So for the red, I need this to be, that's, do I have the red? Oh, I do have the red selected. So the red is going to be a cut. I'm going to change that to 100 and to 16. All right, and then let's hit our blue. The blue is going to be 30, a power of 30, and a speed of 250. Which this is giving us a very, very nice engrave. This is going to be a power of 15, the speed of 250. What was that? Oh, that was the keychain stuff. But all right, let's see how long this is going to take. I know this is going to take a little bit longer, but it's fine. Kind of expect that. I just want to get these done tonight. I will take them with me tomorrow. Let's see. So guys, we're almost done. Well, I'm almost done. And then, so when you don't have everything grouped together, you got to make sure you grab the whole file so that you don't leave anything left behind. Because I am like, now I'm rushing because I can kind of see the end in sight. And so now I'm just like, oh, you gotta keep going, you gotta keep going. Go down, girl. If you guys want to look into software, let's see. This would came in handy to make the process. Everything is ready. 250. Everything looks good. I oh, we gotta see. I gotta check with Delonda. She just fired me. Just this is like the thousandth time I've been fired. I did, and I didn't even know Delonda had a premiere. What did she premiere? She's I did. I did. Y'all, this is gonna take 25 minutes. 25 minutes. So we got what time is it? 9:12. I think I have time to do a little bit. I keep putting that so far up. So what do we want to play around with? You guys want to look more at this? At the UV make while that's doing for 20 minutes. We can do it for a few minutes. Let's see something. Okay, let's play around with this. Let's see. Let's do something else. All right, so I'm gonna go into the software. I don't have StreamYard over here, but I probably can do it. Let me see. Enter Studio. Let's see if this will work. I get exactly for the amount of money I get paid. I should be ashamed of myself. Just like I should be ashamed that I'm pushing a machine that has $300. I should just be ashamed of myself. Like, it's horrible. All right, y'all. Let me see. Share the screen. Share screen. Entire screen. I'm just gonna do the UP Mate software. We'll look at the software a little bit. Since we're here, I mean, I could have tried to brush in that design. That design didn't take long. The heat press isn't on. That's what I should have did while this is putting. But it's okay. We'll just do this. We'll look at this. All right, so this is what the software looks like. Sorry, y'all. I didn't hide there. It's always in the way. Okay, so this is what the software looks like. You upload your designs, anything that you want to put in here, and then it kind of tells you you can access cleanings here. So print head cleaning, you see here you can do like a flash clean, you can do clean or deep cleaning. Then you have here where you can diagnose your machine. So self-checking, test printing, that sort of thing. And then maintenance. So this is just, you know, the air filter, the scraper, how many hours are left of that. Now I don't know how that would work, like if you'll have to like what happens once you reach that part and what happens. But this is what we have so far here under maintenance. These are just the files and designs that I've done already in here. Some of them. This software, I think you can also have like your actual 3D printer connected to it too. So, you know, depends on what you're doing. Does the scroll get on your nerves? Like, should I take the scroll off? Barb, I'm always fired. Like, it's horrible. All right, so you guys see here, this is the flatbed that I was looking at. So I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all of this because I'm not gonna use any of this here. Like, I'm done with that, those files. And then I can do another snapshot. But what I'm gonna do is let's print on the top of this lid. I'm just gonna print the color name. This is Capri, and I'm just gonna put Capri on here so we can see kind of like, let's see what we can do in here because I never use the software. I never use this software to create anything. So I'm gonna put this here. All right, so all I did was place that lid there, because this is a different way that you can do it. So you guys can see me do uh, tumblers. Let me remove this for now. So I've done, I printed directly onto here with it, with the rotary attachment. I printed. Well, this was a UV DTF sticker that I printed with that as well because you can do UV DTF prints with it. You just need your, oh, that's what I really wanted to do. I wanted to try a regular laminating machine, like not their laminating machine, and see how it prints. So that'll be something that we'll do eventually, not tonight. I don't feel like taking nothing out. All right, so all you have to do, and so now what I need to do is I need to get a snapshot of the flatbed, and I have the mini flatbed on there, as you guys see that. You have the option to have the standard flatbed, the rotary, or the roll to film attachment. Right. So the roll to film attachment, they'll be releasing that very soon, and then I'll get a chance to test that out. But for now, I have the mini flatbed, the standard flatbed, and the rotary attachment. But now we have the mini flatbed. The mini flatbed and the rotary take up the least amount of space. So I don't have to worry about what's behind the machine because it's never going to go outside of the machine. The standard flatbed is pretty large, and so it's going to go out, it's going to extend outside. So we're going to just click snapshot. So it's going to, as you guys see now, it's measuring the height. So what it's doing is it's measuring the height of whatever I have on there. So how I have the lid on there, that's what it's measuring. See the light on there. Then I'm gonna print on. I have this container of rhinestones from the Bling box. I'm gonna just print something on there so we can see what that one looks like. Now I'm printing onto this lid, and the lid is white, right? So I don't need to waste any of my white ink because it already has, it has a white base already. So with this machine, if it has a white base already, then you don't have to use or waste any of your white, right? So now you guys, we see our top. I still think I need to do another calibration. It looks a little bit too good, but we're gonna print on it. All right, so this is gonna be, that's plastic. It's not acrylic, so we're gonna go with plastic. If you wanted to use custom, you can. We're gonna go with plastic. Let's go over here to text. So I'm not using anything that I've created outside of the software. Let's see what we can make here. So let's click on text. And I don't know if it uses like system font. Okay, so they have different things that you can put, like different styles that you can do here. But I kind of want to add my own text. Oh, I don't know why it does that all the time. With this new StreamYard, it takes you out. I don't know why. So let me bring you guys back on. It does that often. Lately. Share screen, entire screen. Did it come on here? It always shares the screen, but it's not sharing them. Oh, this took a while. All right, so I'm adding my own headline. These are all things I don't know. If maybe we could adjust it. Let's see. Let's see if I put this here. What will happen? So it's just. Okay. I don't know if I can change anything. Let's see. Okay, so you can change the text. So you can change it so you can put your own text. So I can do like the pre like this, right? Or how I have it here, and then let's change the color. Let's see what. Okay, so you can input hex codes, RGB. You can. Okay, so that's good. I like that. I'm just gonna kind of go here for Capri, put Capri in with a little bit of a bluish color. Let's go with that one. All right, so I'm gonna use that, and then for here for our stars, you know, so I guess you gotta do each one of them separately. Um, can I do eyedropper there? Yeah, this is the first time I'm doing it, so do you paste it? Yeah, I don't know. So here you can kind of do some other things here. Rotate it. You can add a border. Oh, that's bold, not a border. Here's the border. Oh, you guys getting to see my screen? The line where you tell me that? Yo, Yolanda just gave me a thumbs down. It's a hot mess. Am I fighting good? Oh no. Oh no. It keeps kicking us out, y'all. So I don't know what's gonna happen. See, I don't know why it does that. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on with this thing. Let's just. I'm gonna delete these little stars. I don't need those stars. It says that it's shared, and then it removed it. I don't know why. Let me see if I can show it again. I'm gonna try to share it again. Okay, so it says the browser can't capture it. So I'm just gonna share a window, and hopefully you guys can see that. I just want to share the window, but very, very interesting. It won't, it won't do it. Oh, wow. It's too much. Way too much. Let me see if I can share. I'm gonna pull some things out. Maybe because I have so many things open, that could be it. But I don't think so. Let's see. Evening. Did I try the key? What key, Evie? Oh, the keys, no. The hotkeys that they always say, try the hotkeys. Nope. Oh, your keys. I did did that not. Evie, I need to go to sleep. I did not try the keys yet. You want me to go get a key? I'm like, what the heck am I doing, Evie? This is not working out. Nonetheless, we're just gonna keep pushing forward. I'm gonna go ahead and print onto this top because we have about 10 more minutes. I don't know why, but I can't share anything. It's so silly. And I'm not very happy about it at all. Maybe it's because I missed the longest premiere. Maybe that's what's happening to me. So I'm not even going to use gloss. I'm just going to do CMYK. And that's it. Let's do quality. Let's do prints. It's too much. Hold on. I'm going to do this and I'm going to go grab the key. I've worked my little self up to the snack bar. I don't really want to leave out of here. Did I press start already? No, I did. I'm gonna run and grab the key so we can print on top of the key. It's your fault, Yolanda. It's your fault. Let me go grab the key. Yolanda, we gotta decide on when we're gonna do the laser live. We need to figure that out. I mean, I have more time now since I'm fired. I have more time. It's Yolanda's fault. Let me try to share again. Tell me when you want to do it. That was quick. Okay. So that's in 2 minutes. I could have made it smaller. I could have made it smaller though. And it's big, and y'all know that this is permanent. So now on the top of my Capri stones, I have Capri printed directly onto it. Let me try this one before let me not lose. Y'all need those keys. So I'm gonna try to print something on it. How is it my fault that you ran out of paper towels? How? So now we're gonna put this in here. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. Go to the canvas. I'm gonna select snapshot. Now for that one, I want to use white. I want to use white for that. You got to see. Thanks, Bear Bear. Robin Lynn, congratulations. What you gonna make with it? What's your first project? Like what? Why did you buy the wheat cream? So whatever reason you bought it, then that's what you should make first. That's what you should do. So what color should I make? What name should I make this? So you can type. Let's try to do a small text. So you guys can see before, but like if you click on any of these, you can adjust it. Like if I click onto that, I can change Like you can type in there and change it. All right, so let's say hey, and we can change that. You can change love to whatever you want, you know. So that's what I didn't know I wasn't sure of. But here I'm just gonna add a headline text. So they have different, you know, different setups here. And I think they're gonna be adding more things here, like more options for you to have. My camera looks a little bit slanted. It doesn't look as flat. Let's make this super small. I'm gonna make it small. We're gonna do SS. These are SS10. Let's just say Crystal AB. I'm gonna make that even smaller. That's the goal for this. I just want to see because somebody asked me like, oh, you know, how small can you get the print? And I think this is pretty small. But we're also going to do another headline here. Where did that headline go? Okay. So I gotta move this because if I don't, then it'll try to print that over there. So we're just gonna type this as SS10. And I'm gonna make this super small. Just to see how small it can, like, you know, the smallest. Well, I don't know because I'm not really measuring it. You can go real small to see if it's, if you can see it good, right? So for this one, we're gonna use white and some white paint. So that means that the white ink is gonna be laid down first, and then the color is gonna be on top. Now, should we stick with black? Let's just stick with black. It's easier. No, I don't want that. Go close it out. I don't know why I did that. All right, so we're gonna do. We're printing it on plastic. The quality is gonna be standard. Um, it's gonna print out ink mode. This is where you would select that. It's gonna do white and then see and then color. So that white is gonna give it the base that it needs to stand out on this clear material. I'm not gonna put a gloss varnish on it. You see, these are all the different options you have to use. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and print. And then we'll see. It shouldn't take long for this to do. And then we're gonna do it on a key. Now I don't know what I'm putting on. You can make like a nice spin on this key. I'm gonna take too long. Start small or easy. Yep. And then that's how you'll learn your machine. Try different things. Don't get overwhelmed with it because sometimes I feel like that's why people like you'll get a machine that you really want and you want to use it, and then when you open it up, a lot of these machines sometimes are intimidating. And so when you dive in and you're like, oh, I want to do, you know, it's the biggest thing that you see, you want to do that, and then you see, okay, well, this is a little bit difficult, and this is taking me too much time, and then a lot of times those machines get pushed off to the corner. So go in slow, take your time, don't rush, you know, and you'll gradually start developing the skills that you need to use the machine to do all the things. Yeah, you can put like a paper or something underneath maybe. You can, but there's like multiple like I have a few of those mats. The adhesive, what I found is that the adhesive on the mat doesn't stay strong for long. So you can use like tape, painter's tape. That's what I use on my other UV printer, painter's tape, to keep it down. Oh, that would be nice, Robin. The bookmark. All right, so see, it tells you how much, how much time has passed, how long you have to go, for the most part. You wish I put on this key. What should I put on it? I mean, actually, what you can do is like get like a template of the key. We have an actual shape of it. It's done that for 2 minutes too. Let's see how this looks. I'm gonna remove it from the screen for now. Start eating this now. Let me make this one bigger so. Oh, you finished just in time. So I don't know if you guys can see it. So you see the crystal AB on there. Now the SS10, you can see the SS10. I don't know, but because of the rhinestones, you can't really see it. Let me try to do something else. Hold on. But you can see the SS10 and you can read it. This is not safe. Don't do this at home. Don't pour stones in your hand like that. I don't know if you guys can see. You can see, and you see how small that SS10 is? It's super small, but it's definitely legible. Was it shaky? Was it blurry for you guys? Let me bring it over here. Hold on, let me move this one out of the way. I was trying not to drop these stones. Anybody got time for that? Hold on, let me turn the light off. It's just blurry. I'm gonna have to take a picture and put it and post it. Yeah, you can't see it there, but here I can see it. It's super duper small. Super duper small. Maybe if I put like a piece of paper behind it, you'll be able to see it. But I gotta get these stones out my hand because that's not a good look. Let me see if I put a paper, like a piece of paper on top, if you guys will be able to see it with the stones. Because the stones make it hard, but you can see it. And it's very, very small print. Like super tiny. Let me find a piece of paper. I have a piece of paper. Okay. Where am I sitting that, y'all? So the laser's done. Kristen, exactly. Kristen. I love the energy. Saw it. Okay, retired captors and she saw it. Awesome. Yeah, you can see it. The SS10 is it printed out very, very small, but you can totally see it. That's what I was trying to see. Because that was a question that somebody asked me, like, what's the smallest it can print? I don't know if you got it. Let me turn the light off again. So you guys, it's still blue. It's blurry. here, but it's not blurry like on the screen. It looks good. Very, very small. Let me take a picture because somebody gonna say this is fake news. Oh, maybe I should show y'all this like this. Let me take the paper out. We finished before 10 o'clock. I could be asleep by 10:30. And let's see. All right. So you guys can see it. Like you can actually see like it's super small. You guys saw like it up close with the actual item, but you see it's super small, and this is it without the paper there. Without the paper, it's hard to tell because of the stones, but they look good. All right, let me do this. If you want my printing on this key, like a heart. Hey Laura. Hey Laura. All right. Exactly, Kristen and Marilyn. But it looks. I just want y'all to see what it looks like from me because sometimes you can't tell. So I'm gonna put a heart on the key. And print on you. I mean, but I wanted to kind of do like a skin, but we're just gonna do that. Now I still gotta do like a snapshot, all that stuff too. Like we gotta do another snapshot so that we can get a view on that. And we're just gonna do a heart. I hope they have hearts here. I don't know if they have hearts in their software. Yo, we are done. Hallelujah. Okay, so we did good, y'all. We did so good. Timing, everything. Okay. Did it finish? Okay. So we're done. So I have. So what did I do with the other ones? Mm, what did I do with the other keychains? Girl, where's your notes at? Where are they? Oh, over here. No, they're not. They have to be somewhere that I literally have to be looking at them. This is too much. All right, let's see what we're gonna do. We're just gonna put like a heart on it. But if I had, let me delete this. If I had like an actual template of this, I could probably, put something else on there. I don't know. That's what elements. Like you can print whatever you want to print on here. You guys know how, so if you go to Home Depot, like they'll put like, you can put whatever you want to put on there. Like they have logo or college football logos, NFL logos. They also have like popular cartoons, things, keys that you could use. I don't know if you guys have seen those before. Hey, Kim. I do like sunflowers. I don't know if they have. Let me see if they have a sunflower. And I'm just checking here in their system. They ain't got a sunflower. Oh, let's see images. Nope. I do think they're going to be adding more things, but I'm just going to pick something that they have here. We do a shape, ice cream. Let's see what flowers they have. They don't have no flowers. 8. Oh, they doing bad. Gotta do better. Okay, let's see. I could put a butterfly, but it's let's see what this one will look like. It's gonna be really small on this key. Let me do butterfly, little watercolor-ish butterfly. Let's make it smaller. Oh, so generally when you hold your shift key, like you keep the proportions the same. In this software, holding your shift key releases the proportions. So, and it's like I can't remember that. So I'm just gonna snap this over like this. We're gonna bring this. Let's see. Don't hold your shift key. So you see these openings, those openings. Let me see if I can put my little butterfly right here. This little wing's gonna get clipped off. But I mean, this part right here, I'm trying to think if like this part, once you start adding that layer of ink, I wouldn't do any 3D texture. I'll have to get a key and test it out. I wouldn't do any 3D texture on that part, the part that goes in the actual keyhole. But we can test it out. We can always test it out. Everything can be tested. I'm just letting y'all know part of the wings, those are holes right there. So it's up his phone. The poor little butterfly's gonna lose his little wing, but it's okay. We're gonna do white and CMYK because of the color of the key. And I'm gonna change this to metal. I'm gonna change the material to metal. We're gonna leave the quality as standard. And let's see how this comes out. So let's click print. I did have that as white and CMYK, right? I think I did. Yeah, I may mess it up, yeah. Why are you so nervous, Delonda? Can you overprint for like... Yeah, you can do that, Evie. You could do that. Why are you nervous, Delonda? What happened? I want to see what the big one, like how large the big one is going to be. Honestly, this one is smaller than my other UV printer. It's not as heavy as the other UV printer that I have. It's so much easier to use. I can pick this up myself. My other UV printer, I cannot pick that up myself. I gotta call somebody to come help me move it or lift it. And that's why I have it on wheels now, because I can't lift it. And this one, even though it's smaller, it prints a lot larger than the one that I have, the other one that I have that costs more. So there's like a lot of positives about this. Like it prints it. We're getting ready to wrap up because we're all done. We're all done with what we're gonna do tonight. I'm not even. At first, I was like, "Oh, I'll print something on the back of the other ones on these that we made." But your girl's not about to do that. Now I'm good. So this is like this print. My other UV printer can maybe print about that much. It can't print this large. It cannot print this large no matter what. But they both can print. Like that can print a tumbler. It has a rotary attachment to it, but it's not as easy as this rotary attachment to install it. I'm gonna stop sharing my screen because we're pretty much done. I gotta put these these on. I could do it while I'm testing actually. But I gotta be watching the kids because y'all know I done told y'all about these kids. They are off the chain, y'all. Like off. That's so many in here. They are off the chain. It's crazy. I'm just gonna put the hardware on here. That is it. Let me see what I missed. Hey, Dempsey Blue. Hey, Greg. Yeah, it does tell you. And then it'll tell you like how it tells you like you have 10%, you know, left in this cartridge. It's not gonna be enough for this project. So hey Miss Jazzy G and Julia. Anybody I missed, I'm sorry. I kind of scrolled down. Yay, Shamika. Oh, first time. Don't be scared, Delonda. It's the same thing. Don't worry. It's gonna be great. Watch. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Oh my goodness. I wish this didn't look, y'all. And that's because of the opening. Imagine if the opening wasn't there. Uh-oh. Too close. I think that looks cute. It's small. Let me see if you guys can see this. This I don't know which camera is better. Y'all. Oh my goodness. Look at that butterfly on there. This is just a butterfly from in there. I should have went to Creative Fabric and got a cute butterfly. But that came out really good. So if you have like a skin, like you could do all types of things on here. And it's already dry. It looks good. It looks very good printed on here. That looks so nice. I love it. No, it's a UV printer, Addie G. It's a UV printer. That's really neat, right? It's really neat. So like if you like how like I still love University of Miami. And so I have a key for like a certain part of my house that has like the UM on here, but the UM logo on the key. But I got that from Home Depot. Home Depot did it. You know, they already have those keys like that. Those custom logo keys or whatever they call it. I don't even know what they call it. Yeah, I gotta find those keychains, those ones that I made. But that came out really good. And that didn't even take a lot of time. 2 minutes. Good suggestion, Evie. Evie has wanted me to do that for, I think from the first day I had this machine, Evie was like, can do keys. So Evie is about to be printing up a whole bunch of keys, y'all. But it's so cute. It came out really good. Awesome, Miss Jazzy Z. We need to set up our date to do it. Yep, Barb. It is. It is. That was pretty cool. That was actually, I really like that. Now we're saying I might as well just brush in my rhinestone template. It's a mess in here. Do y'all want me to brush it in? I'm just going to be using, I think I'm just going to do Capri and Royal Citrine. I really do need to brush it in. So I need to see if I'm just going to do the two colors or if I need to add the third color. But I definitely can't do black. Let me know what y'all think. I don't even know where my keychains are. Do I have another shirt? Oh, Devonda. Don't say since I'm still on. Don't say that. Since you're still on. Where did I do with those feet? I must have taken them out with me. Where did I go, y'all? I had to have taken them out. Yo, when I tell y'all this craft room is a mess, it's a mess. It is shameful. Oh, I don't have a shirt. This is the design. Let me get another black shirt. It's actually going on a white shirt or a white bag, but let me see if I have a shirt here. It's actually going on a white bag, but it could go on, it doesn't have to go on. Yo, where did I put the other keychains? That's so strange. These were testers. So that I don't need. Yo, this is so weird. The girl is losing things. Look, I'm not even gonna tell y'all. The rhinestone container was hiding them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20 medical. Oh, but I don't even have the other camera set up so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Like, that's the only thing. I don't have another camera set up. Let me see if I can set this camera up real quick. Don't judge my desk though. Don't. The whole place is. I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed of this place. At this point, it's just a mess. Like, it's a mess. But I've been so busy. Like, where are my AirPods? I have two AirPod cases, like two AirPods, set of AirPods, and y'all, I've lost one out of each. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about it at all. I've been looking for it. I don't know where they are. Studio. Let me turn the heat press on. Mute. Settings. Camera. All right, guys. This is just, thank you for hanging out. If if you don't want to be here, I'm just gonna brush this in because I really do need to brush it in. Like that was the thing. I do need to. So let me move this one out the way. And we're gonna see because I think I may just do two. I want to see how it looks with adjustable. If it looks good, that's what I'm leaving it as. If it doesn't look good, then I may add another color to replace the black. But I'm hoping not to have to replace the black. So this is gonna be Capri. And then we're going to use Royal Supreme for this. I was going to go with Azure for the water, but then I remembered how much I love Capri, and I love Azure too, but how much I love Capri, and I just felt like Capri would give us what we are looking for. We're gonna see how this is gonna go. It's gonna go on a white bag. We'll see. We will see. I gotta just get a. Oh, Kristen, I thought I asked you to remind me to turn that heat press on. Or did I not say Kristen remind me to turn the heat press on? Kristen, you probably already did tell me to turn the heat press on. And of course, y'all know I don't listen. Oh, I'm working on myself, y'all. I'm working on myself. This butterfly on this key looks so cute. It looks so cute. All right. Pray that I go to the dinner and to the game tomorrow, y'all, please. I am known to change my mind. I'm starting to feel like a change of mind going on. I don't want to do this with kids because they have literally been asked, especially the football game. They have been asking me to go to this game for since maybe after I went to homecoming. So, Kristen, girl, I didn't even turn it on, girl. I'm a hot mess. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. It's a hot one. All right. All right, this shouldn't take us too long to brush in the other parts. That's why I should have been had the heat press on. But I'm just doing this color in Royal Citrine, and I'm going to see how that looks. If that looks good, and I'm happy with how it looks, and that's where I'm gonna go. Now I will ask, like, if this is a bling box design, if you, I was gonna say, then I would just cut. I would still keep it cut separately, just in case anybody else wants a 3-part template. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna see if that blue will look fine with. Alright, so where's my little brush? Alright, that looks good. Let me get the Royal Citrine. I am not a yellow thing. I am not a person who likes yellow, but when I tell y'all this Royal Citrine is so pretty, it is so pretty. It's super pretty. Way better than regular citrine and citrine AB. And I feel like Royal Citrine has like a yellow goldish look to it. It's like it reminds you of like AB, like the AB stone. That's what it reminds you of. Let me move this camera out of the way before I roll back on it. I can see myself rolling back on it. All right. I think it's taking up so low. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get a drink of water. What time is it? 10. I should be still done by 10:05. About 10:30. I'll get me a little bit of rest. Thanks, Lloyd. Thank you for coming in and saying hey from the bushes. So we're gonna go with Royal Citrine for both, and we're gonna see how that's gonna look. I know I'm not gonna use blue. Well, I mean, depending on what color shirt, like definitely not on the black shirt. But we're doing white, so like a white bag. So it shouldn't be, too out there for us. So I'm gonna do Royal Citrine here and Royal Citrine for the other part. Hopefully. But let me know if y'all want, like, if you get the Bling box, let me know if you want me to piece it all together so it's just two templates, or if you want me to do it where it's like this, where it's three, like so here, instead of putting this and this together. If I end up going with it this way. Oh, this citrine so pretty. It's like yellow, gold. It's like it's darker than regular citrine. It's way darker than regular citrine. And this part of the template, you can just use this like this. Like you don't even like if you just want, you don't have to use the wave and all that extra stuff. You could just have it like this. Or you can maybe enjoy the waves a different color if you want. I may have to do this again, like when I'm not trying to figure out this type of stuff. Like just play around with some of the colors. But you can totally have like bling beach as one color. Not to be all the same. Okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna move that apostrophe up a little bit. It looks a little weird right there. I move it up, it's fine. It's not gonna interfere with the sun. Thank you. I brush this like I'm brushing in SS6. That's how I brush in SS6 like this. You don't have to brush it. And thank you guys for working with me tonight. I appreciate it. Like I have done it. It is easier like when I'm on live doing actual work too to go ahead and get it done. Do like doing that because I can't really say I really felt like doing it, but I'm glad I did. Oh, I have a hole right here that I don't have. I need to read it out. Let's see if I got that. I didn't read that one out. Okay, this is looking good. Just do you see any overlapping rhinestones? I don't see any. I'll take my hand and deliver the cross. Can't leave this brushing stone back onto the template to try to fill in those holes. Let's see. All right, we just got one more part to brush in. That's it. We're gonna be good to go. I'm not gonna brush those back into the thing yet. Oh, I got acrylic parts from the keychains over here. Hold on. Ooh, yo. See that? See, there's a hole there, but I don't want to dig it out. All right, that's looking good. Where is that other piece of tape? So I was gonna do a key fob, like make them key fobs too, and then, but that was just too much for one day. Like, especially like I had a long day already. I couldn't do all that today. And then tomorrow after I come home, I still need to do those other stoles. I need to design a stole. And get my. Let's see if I can find another piece of transfer tape. Y'all won't believe it, but I went through my transfer tape and I started getting rid of transfer tape. Hey, Jesse. Thank you, Jesse. I started getting rid of my transfer tape, y'all, because I don't know why I had some of it still. Let's see if I have a piece down here. I do need to order some more. But I could wait. All right, so we're gonna do this in. Let's see if I could pick some of these up and just put it over here instead of pouring more out. Look, my phone. Look, my phone tells me at this time, protect your sleep. I got 15 more minutes. It's gonna be all great. All right, let's see. Gotta. So if this looks good like this, then I'm gonna go with it. If it doesn't look good, then I'm gonna have to revert back. I'm gonna have to repeat. But I'm hoping that it goes fine. I'm hoping that it looks good. That I like it. Because it's just gonna look like there's no outline. That's the only difference this will be. Like there won't be an actual outline. Which y'all know I love me an outline. That's why I'll probably just keep it separate. Like have 3 parts to it. And these 2 parts would be it's a chain. And if you want to do another color, you can. We'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to like it though. And it was hard, like trying to find a color that would, pair well with the like citrine didn't do well with it at all. Royal citrine looked really good with the capri, and it held its own. And that's what I was kind of looking for with it. I got another hole that I didn't plug right there. I see it. press it. So the sun, I added the sun here, but at first, like in the original design that I did, I didn't include a sun, and then I felt like it needed something else. So I ended up loving the sun. Even though it's a very simple addition, I feel like it told the story better. If you got the sun shining in the water, in the ocean. He's sitting on the beach, drinking an icy beverage, relaxing, looking at the beautiful water. It's something. I don't think I sent that. I gotta see. All right, y'all. You'll not didn't look at the chat in a few minutes. Miss Sharon Davenport. No, I really needed to brush this in though. I really did. Because I needed to make my final decision so we could start the boxes, like packaging them. And I need to I have to do this. I'm missing one of the dots here. Little stones. Don't pop off. Don't pop off. Okay, so now we're gonna get ready to press. The heat press should be at temperature. I just gotta put one here. Come on. Right there. Perfect. Right. So let me get the shirt. And I'm gonna lint roll the shirt, y'all, and pre-press it, okay? We're at temperature, so we're good. I'm just gonna pre-press it and then I'll bring the shirt over. I'm putting this on a medium gilded shirt. Medium gilded. Quick little pre-press. I'm trying to do the most. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna put is that outline piece. So, not that too much stuff. So the first thing I'm gonna do is do the outline piece. So this is the part that could be possibly be a different color than the royal citrine, but I really think I'm just gonna use the royal citrine because I think I like how it looks. It's gonna go on a white shirt, not a white shirt, a white bag. And then I'm also going back and forth with whether or not I want to do like sublimation prints with it on the white bag, because the white bag is just a white peach bag. Now the sun is gonna go here, so it's gonna need a little bit of space. So you can either, if I go down, I kind of feel like that's good, or you can just kind of put it on top. Now this is one reason why I would say, I would just go ahead and cut this and this together, but we'll see. So it kind of goes like that. That's about that. Gives me 3 fingers. I'm fine with that. That looks fine. And it's just the sun that is right there. I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. The royal citrine, y'all. Y'all, if if you like citrine, you would love. That looks so good. Let me go press it. Royal citrine, look citrine. Very, very nice. I think it's a little crooked, but it's fine. Heck no, Delonda. No, no, no. You are out of control. Just out of control. All right. So this is Royal Citrine. Let me turn the light on. A little forward. I dropped it. All right. So here we got our Royal Citrine. Royal Citrine is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I think I took it a little too much, but it's fine. So this is why I wanted something that I could actually see. So this is the other part that, so this is going to go, now I got a piece of hair underneath the stones. And I lint rolled. Oh, it was right there. All right, so this part is going to go like this. So just think that first layer would have been, that was the black. If you saw the original one that I did, that was black. This was already the Royal Citrine. And we're going to see what that blue's going to look like. Now, remember, it's going to go on a white shirt, but a white bag, not shirt. I keep saying bag. I keep saying shirt. Now, when I send it out, I may just keep it separated or I may put it together. I don't know. I don't know yet. Just in case you want to use the outline for the outline, you can. All right, and then we're going to press that second part. That looks good. That looks good like that. Even without all the extra. Y'all, it is so messy. I'll call on too. Thank you, Soyini. Hey, Soyini. That's just with the Royal Citrine. And then now we're going to add the waves. Now I just got to line this up right. And I kind of know because I can kind of see like that line where it's supposed to fit over the B. So that kind of helps me in knowing, how I need to layer it. And then this is like just the water spout and the waves. That's fine, though. What y'all think of just I'm gonna take it off and see what y'all think. Listen, this Royal Citrine, I found a color that I really like now. Like I really like that one. A new color that I really like. Y'all know I got quite a few colors that I really, really, really like. Whew. So this is it. I gotta remember to turn the heat press off. Y'all got a bag of trash right now. This is, jeez. And then I gotta come home tomorrow when I get from all the extra activities and do more. Ay, 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 ay. Or maybe I'll just wait to do that stuff on Thursday because it's gonna be probably a nice hour when I get home. I think I like these two colors together. I think I like how this looks. I think I even without the outline, I like how this looks with two colors. Let me show you. Oh my good! If y'all saw how this was blinging, y'all can't even see the blinginess of this of it all, and the point of it all, and the bling of it all. Oh, let me just get my stuff together. Let me get my life right. I'm just doing it so I can get ready to take this to work with me tomorrow. All right, let me show y'all. Y'all, it looks so good. Oh, with the hey Chris, with the ocean mix, that would be pretty. And I think I have more of the ocean mix too. Oh, let me remove from screen. Let me make me bigger. Hey y'all, let's see. No, I think you should practice with three totally different colors to see which will look. When should I practice, Delonda? Like now? You want me to practice now? Is that what you want me to do? Why are you like this? All right, let me show you guys. Y'all, look how this, I think it looks really good. I absolutely love it. Like, look at those waves. This is Capri and Royal Citrine. I'm going to show y'all the black one in a minute. But look how the sun is shining. The sun is sparkling. Like, I love it. Listen, I love how it looks. I love how this came out. I think it looks good. I think it looks really good. Even with the two colors. So it's gonna go on a white shirt, but it may have like I may send a sublimation print. I haven't fully decided on that yet, and I need to decide on it by tomorrow. To go behind it, but of course the print would be like the same color for the bag because it's gonna be on a white bag. But I absolutely love it. Girl, the water is glistening. It is glistening. Let me show you guys the other one I did with the outline, but the outline I used a jet black outline. But I think I kind of like this. I think because I was worried that you wouldn't be able to see beach much, but you can see beach. You can absolutely see beach. It kind of looks like what I wanted, the water to be going through the word beach. And I think the outline kind of helps to, it breaks it up, but that wasn't my intention. This is what I wanted. But I just always need an outline or something. I always need an outline. Outlines make me happy. Let me see the black shirt and then we'll be done. I'm gonna leave this messy classroom just as it is. As it is, y'all. As it is. All right, so this was the shirt that I made last night with the outline, and you can't see, you can see you can see it there, right? So there you can see it good. But because I used a black outline, don't ask me. I don't. When I brushed it and I pressed it before I pressed the other things, I was like, "Oh, why did you use a black outline? Like, were those the only stones in your reach for you to use? Like, you couldn't get any other color?" So yeah, but this is the one on black. So of course I'll be keeping this one because I don't mind, that. But I do like I like the outline, but I think I kind of prefer without the outline. Thank you, Miss Sharon Davenport. That's why I think the outline does give it like a 3D-ish look to it. So that's with the outline. That's why I said I'll probably print it out with the outline. And you guys, if you want to add another color, you can. And then just do it with the two. Because it's going to go in a little beach bag. But I love these colors together. Yo, my high school colors were blue and gold and Delonda Hush. I know you got something to say about it because you always have something to say about it. But my high school colors is blue and gold, like blue and yellow. And reminds me of that. Yo, these ones are These stones together look really good. All right, y'all. Let me show you guys what we made tonight. So we made 20 of these things. These are just keychains that I use my X-Tool P2 to cut out. So the laser cut out the white acrylic, and then I just print it directly onto this with the UV printer. Now, you can do something like this with like a print then cut. Don't roll over it, girl. You can do something like this with, like, let's say if you have a laser, you use your laser to cut the acrylic, but you can print out sticker, and you can print on a sticker and have it cut, have your Cricut cut it, or whatever machine you have to cut it. I would seal it with maybe like a UV resin or something, just to seal it so that it doesn't lift and nobody can just pick it off. When you use your UV printer, these print directly onto the acrylic or wood, and it's cured as it goes through the printing process. So this is scratch resistant. You don't have to worry about this coming off, okay? And you don't have to worry about the sun fading it, because guess what? It needs the sun in order for it to even be cured. So the sun won't fade it. The other thing we did was we just used the laser also, in addition to using it for this. We used the laser to make 20 of these smaller versions of the keychain, like a smaller keychain. And I think I'm going to put, like, maybe just add it on here to where it's like two things, one that says the Charge of Pride and the other thing that says class of 2025. So I made these for the top 10% of the class, and it just has it was laser. We cut it with the laser. We engraved the school logo on it, and it just says class of 2025. It has the school logo on it, and then it has the name of the person, and then it has top 10% underneath. Underneath it. So, and I made 20 of these to go with that. I didn't get around to making the key fob, but guess what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. All right, so I think that we are done. I just gotta make sure I have all the hardware, because we need to I'm gonna put the hardware on here. I'm not even gonna do that tonight. I'm gonna get ready for bed and get prepared for my very long day tomorrow. That's what I got planned to do. All right. So let's see. Yes, Jesse. Jesse, I was just working. Jesse, it was a really, really boring lot. At least in my opinion. I was just rambling on and on. But I have work to do. Like, I had things that I had to get done tonight, last minute things. So I think maybe I'll either work on this tomorrow or Thursday to get these done. And then I gotta put some names on the back of 2 of the football jerseys. And I left that at work. I forgot to even bring it. So I need to bring that home and do it. Oh, I did want to show you guys one more thing before we leave. So we used the UV printer to print directly onto this lid. Yeah. So we printed directly onto here. And then, yeah, Elizabeth, it's for the June box. Good night, Kristen. Kristen, I'm about to get off too. Where's that other one that I showed you guys? I thought, y'all don't even know what I did with it now. I cannot find anything. Okay, and then we printed directly onto one of these containers. I know you can't see it now, but I did show it earlier. We printed directly onto there. And then Eve has wanted to print onto a key, and it came out so nice. So we printed directly onto this key, and it looks so good. I think I go too close to the computer or something, but it came out really, really nicely. Really, really nicely. When you look, you can see the details. I can even see the intent. I see like everything. It looks so good on here. So we did that, and that's it. I mean, that's all we really did. You guys kept me company. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I know this is not our typical live. This is actually probably something I would do on Patrice L. But I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me and keeping me company and making sure that I got this done. I love you guys. I want you guys to remember we started off talking about being kind. Um, and I appreciate all of you guys who are here, who you guys are always so kind to each other, always so kind and supportive to me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's continue to show people, what kindness looks like and the impact that it can have on people's lives, because you being kind can impact somebody's life and completely change their outlook on life, their circumstances. So please remember to be kind. Please remember to be kind. It is definitely needed in this world. I love you guys. I'm grateful for you guys. I'll see you guys probably on Friday night. I'm still a little bit low energy. I don't know if y'all can still tell, but I am feeling a little bit better. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit better. Yeah, that's it. I love y'all. Until next time. Later.